Welcome to day 32 of the 100-day mindfulness challenge. My name is Miss Steer, and today we are going to ride the wave of our feelings. Yesterday I mentioned that some children around the UK may well be going back to school this week, and that even if we're excited about that, that potentially could bring up some mixed feelings, some uncomfortable, difficult feelings in our bodies. Today then I want to do a body scan, but it's going to have a slight difference. I'm going to ask you to stay with uncomfortable feelings and try and almost ride the wave of those feelings and notice them with curiosity. For me, this is one of the most challenging and difficult meditations to do, but it's also probably the most rewarding. Sometimes when we experience difficult emotions and feelings, we want to kind of run away from them or fight them or ignore them. But what tends to happen is that they get louder and stronger, and they end up really affecting the way that we feel, our body language, our tone of voice, and they cause our plane to fly in a direction that we don't want it to fly in. But when we take the time to actually sit with those feelings and really notice what the feelings feel like when we don't run away, then actually they seem to get much quieter, much weaker. They've got much less hold over us. So as much as this is a tricky one to do, I really want you to give it a try, especially if you are feeling a little bit worried about going back to school this week or anything else, anything that you're uncomfortable about. At any time, if this becomes too difficult or too uncomfortable, you can always send your attention to your breath and you can open your eyes whenever you like. Okay, so make sure that you are nice and comfortable. Bring your shoulders up towards your ears. Squeeze, release. Make sure that your breath isn't restricted, that your body's upright and awake, but relaxed at the same time. And when you are ready, allow your eyes to close. Let's begin by noticing the kinds of thoughts that we're having at the minute, and by gaining a sense of what the weather is like in our mind right now. And allow that awareness to sink down throughout your body, from your head to your toes, and gain a sense of what the weather in your body is like. Notice any feelings or sensations that are there in your body. If there are any thoughts or feelings that maybe don't feel very easy to deal with, maybe a little bit difficult or uncomfortable, maybe some mixed feelings about going back to school, or just a little bit of uncertainty. Today, I'd like you to try moving your attention towards those feelings, staying with them with that same friendly curiosity that we've used when we've been looking at our other feelings. Remember that if this gets too much at any point, you can send your attention back to your breath. But if you can, I'd like you to stay and ride the wave of these feelings in your body. Notice, what do the feelings feel like? Do the sensations stay or go? Are they there all the time? Do they pulse like a heartbeat? Do they tingle? Do they jump? Do they flow like a wave? If you could describe this feeling as being a shape, what shape would you say it was? If you could give this feeling a colour, what colour would you describe it as? What do you notice about the way your body reacts to this feeling as you stay there with it? Remember that it's okay to have this feeling and it's okay not to like it. We're just practicing staying with it for a little bit longer and noticing what it's actually like. And let's finish off by going back to our breath and doing 3 deep breaths. So breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. And in through your nose and out through your mouth. And in through your nose, shoulders up, big sigh out. And when you're ready, allow your eyes to gently open and come back into the room. If you'd like to take some pause time to chat to somebody, if there's somebody around you, to jot down some notes, or to just have some thinking time to explore what just happened and what you noticed, then take that pause time now. That's it for today. Your day 32 challenge is to practice either that meditation again or simply practice the action of noticing your feelings, especially when you are feeling uncomfortable. So wherever you get that feeling in your body, for me, it's usually in my stomach area. If you notice that feeling, then send your attention there and try and ride the wave of those feelings. Try and notice 3 things about those feelings that you might have not ordinarily noticed, just like we did. And again, if it gets too uncomfortable, send your attention to your breath, or just try one of the other things we've tried over the past 7 weeks. You can always extend this by jotting down some notes, by maybe drawing your feelings like we did last week on day 27, or by sharing with somebody else what you are doing and how it's working for you. And of course, you can share to a wider audience. You can let me know if there's anything you'd like more of, anything you're struggling with, anything that you'd like to see in the coming weeks. Just give an adult a nudge and they can share to Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. Use the hashtag mindful100 and I will try and pick that up ASAP as soon as possible. Have a great Tuesday and I will see you tomorrow.